What's up, team? No windy sleeves. I'm gonna try to get through this the best I can without laughing, but Ashley, my wife, is sitting behind me and just completely making me lose focus. She's laughing in my face. What I'm gonna do today is I want to go over our in-body composition or in-body analysis that we have at the gym. It's a good tool for us. That's how we track all our clients' progress, how we keep track of the progress for ourselves, and kind of gives us some numbers to base everything off from a goal setting standpoint. And again, just the progress. What I want to start by saying is there's a lot of people that when they come in, we put them on the machine, or they don't want to go on the machine initially to start off because they don't want to know where their numbers are at because they might be a little bit embarrassed. But always a month or 2 months down the road when we want to do it the second time, they're like, I really wish that I had done it that first time because I know that I've made some improvement. So a lot of the times I'll put them on it. I'll take the results and I won't show them or go over with them just so I have them. So then after a month or two, they can really see the progress that they've made. Because those first 2 months is when you're going to see a ton of change, in your body composition. With this test, it pretty much breaks down everything that's going on inside your body. I mean, you have obviously gives you your weight, your skeletal muscle mass, your body fat mass in pounds, your body mass index, your body fat percentage. It breaks it down from your right arm or your left arm, your right arm, your trunk, both legs. It has the ratio of extracellular water to your total body water composition, or how much water you're retaining in your muscles and inside your body. And then it also gives you your visceral fat, so the fat that's inside, that's around your organs. That's really the most important number for us from a health standpoint moving forward for longevity of life, rather than just the aesthetic purpose of training. For me, I usually have my clients do it once a month or once every 2 months. I try to lean on the end of 2 months because you can kind of get too obsessed with those numbers, and your numbers aren't going to make crazy jumps in 30 days. Those 60 days is where you're really going to see a big increase or a big improvement in your numbers. I just did it, so for me this was the first time I've done it since the end of November. Okay, so I did it in the middle of July, and then at the end of November, and then this past Friday. The reason I believe strongly in this is because this just shows me, and I can feel the change that's been going on in my body, and now I can kind of pinpoint and target what has allowed me to do those changes because the numbers are showing it. So when I did it in July, I was actually 219.5 pounds. I had 98 pounds of muscle. I was 22.6% body fat. Now, that was peak wedding prep. My other friends were getting married, bachelor parties, crazy time during the summer, but I really wasn't locked in with my diet. Very similar training, but my diet was completely different. Fast forward, I went to the end of November. I was 217.5 pounds, 104.3 pounds of muscle, and 17.4% body fat. Yeah, and so numbers improved, but still not crazy. I mean, those are good. That's a good number change, but I still wasn't happy with where I was at. Fast forward to Friday. Again, I went back up to 219.5 pounds, so it's the same exact weight as I was in July, but I have 111 pounds of muscle, and I went down to 13.3% body fat. I mean, for me, that's probably the best overall body composition I've had. And I know exactly what has changed for me in the last 3 months that I have probably never done in my entire life. I was a big beer guy, not a liquor guy, not a wine guy. I was a big beer guy. I would, football Sundays, beer and wings, cheat meals all weekend, again, weddings, have a bunch of drinks. So for me, big thing was cutting out the alcohol. Secondly, I've completely changed my diet from a point that I do not cheat during the week. It is pretty much the same thing every day, but I've found something that I love. I've touched on it in videos in the past. It's super important to find something that you like and you enjoy eating, or it's not going to be sustainable. You're going to get through, you're like, oh, I got grilled chicken and brown rice again. I look forward to eating my mash every day. I look forward to eating that afternoon snack with the yogurt and the peanut butter. So that makes it sustainable for me. I feel like I could do this for the rest of my life. Now, I know the winter time's a little slower when it comes to like drinking and kind of weddings and events like that, but that's why I'm trying to lock in now because I know the summer's going to get a little crazy. The other really important thing I wanted to touch on is basically your body weight. Body weight for me is something I wish we could just throw out the window. I wish they would give me this test without even showing the body weight, because everyone's obsessed with that scale. They want to lose body fat. If you just were basing it off your body weight, I would have been freaking out that since November, I actually gained 2 pounds. But my body composition is way better because I gained 2 pounds. I also gained almost 7 pounds of muscle since the end of November. And I've dropped nearly 5% body fat, about 4.7%. So if you're just obsessed with that number of what your body weight is, your ratio, it's going to be completely off, and you're going to start getting obsessed with it. And that's when you say, holy crap, I'm up to 219.5. Let me crash diet. I'm going to go into a complete caloric deficit and just try to get that number down. As soon as you go into that deep caloric deficit, if you're still not getting your proteins and training, you're just going to burn off all the muscle and everything that you've ever worked for. I'm probably at the most fault for that. I do that every summer. I try to crash diet and I burn off everything I did in the winter. So this year I'm trying to make a conscious effort to really focus on not the number on the scale, but what that body fat percentage is. And obviously keep that muscle mass up as high as I possibly can. But this gives us a ton of information. So if you guys have any questions on it, let me know. We have one at the gym. Feel free to stop in. I'll run you through it. It's super important. I get my buddies when they come down, they go on it. Big Ash behind the camera, she gets on it too, but she's on a little hiatus for the next couple of months. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Feel your body, feel your damn sleeves.